do what they do incredibly well. Other films, we've got Walking Dead, we've got Night of the Living Dead, all these things that to try and mimic that would have been possibly a weaker choice, and so to be able to be in a reinvention of it and like in a way that we're very self-aware, I feel like it laughs at itself, which I just think is the only reason it works the way it does, because we are a zombie drama, romance, comedy, procedural, like we've really gone for everything. So if we're not going to laugh at ourselves, we'd be in trouble. I don't know, I mean, I would be shocking. I'd be terrible. I'm more scared of, like, the idea of a zombie apocalypse. When people say, how would you, would you run, would you hide? I'm just such a coward. I would be terrible. I'd put on a bike helmet to, like, try and to steer away, like, to start. It's accessible, I want it on. But I don't know, I'd be useless. I'm glad I'm playing somebody who's much more savvy than I am.
Nikki and Bree, the Bellatrix!
When you're the wife, you just want to switch spots with them because you want their whole world not to crash. But for him to come back and be the SmackDown GM, it just made me so happy that he came back. And even though he did come home after the first week and he's like, man, I want to get back in that ring. But it's going to be great to see her go back.
Yeah,
it makes me very happy.
Totally. And it's kind of crazy too because Total Bellas, it's just 6 episodes, but they literally caught my surgery and my process and then Brian's. And it ends up, it's a very serious season when we were just thinking it was gonna be fun, but we all didn't expect what was gonna happen in 4 weeks while we were filming. So it comes out October, but you're all gonna wanna catch it because it's not just with everything with my neck, but with Brian. It's an incredible journey.
Is this what happened? No, I'm going to say no. We were sitting with the soccer team. And they were showing, I don't know what we were watching, and
a trailer,
a movie trailer just ended, and then it said based on a true story, and they were showing the next trailer. Her face was like, Harry Potter's real? The whole they literally just showed the movie trailer. The screen goes black, and then it pops up based on a true story, and I'm like, what? Where? Like, really? And everyone's looking at me. I'm like, what? The next movie starts to play, and I'm like, oh, so that's the big. Yeah, I was like, okay, we're gonna get going. That was a very Nikki Bella moment, and I was very embarrassed about it. But I also dying to do a cage match. Oh, cage match would be so fun. I know. Or all of us in a cell, like, it would be so cute to see. Well, not cute. I mean, it'd be amazing and strong and powerful. All of us girls in like the windows, like, and the elimination chamber would be amazing. Yeah. Oh, we should. They'll probably do it in a couple years. I think it will happen soon. I think it's still tough just for some people to see women in that, like physically beating each other that bad. Just like when everyone saw Ronda Rousey get her butt kicked, it was almost disturbing when you saw her face. You're like, oh, no. And I think because she's a woman, it almost took you back a little bit, because like we can care less when we see Conor McGregor get his butt kicked tonight by Diaz. That's right. Get his butt kicked after everything he said. But anyways, I know I'll be watching. Yeah, he made fun of John. That was so not cool.
That's right.
Yeah. Once I saw that, I was like, oh.
He comes from Ash, doesn't he? Yes, he's a little. That's all I'm gonna say. You decide whether you.
And I insisted on operating the puppet so that it would do things just right and grab her certain appendages and they were just the right places. Ray?
Cowboy riding out on a horse in a star-spangled rodeo, just a rhinestone cowboy. That's why it's karaoke, right? They got the words. Scott, Vancouver, and everybody's freezing, and it's me and David Ramsey and the rest in the back walking as he's walking with Thea and Emily next to him. And we're walking, and we used to go, action! And we're walking, and I walk. And I said, David. He's like, what? David, what is it? I gotta fart. Shut up, you don't have to fart. Dude, I have to fart so bad right now, I've been holding it in. I thought we were gonna break for lunch. No, we gotta finish the scene. Meanwhile, Stephen starts talking to Ra's al Ghul, scene going on. And we stop and we kind of pose. And I've got my Malcolm kind of look on it like, yeah, having to guff like crazy. I said, David, I gotta do it. He said, no, don't do it. He says, why can't I do it? He said, because it'll stink. I said, David, mine don't stink. Scene's still going on. He said, what do you mean yours don't stink? I said, my farts don't stink. He said, no, shut up, they must stink. I said, no, watch this. Malcolm does a little bit of shifting in that scene. If you watch it, you see me doing it going like that. And David, dude, you did it. I'm like, of course I did it. I've been holding that in for ages. David. Another move from Malcolm. David goes, oh my God, it doesn't smell. Scene's still going on. It doesn't smell. I'm like, dude, I know it doesn't smell. He said, how doesn't it smell? Cut! Stephen stops, he turns around, he goes, fart in my mouth and prove it! He can hear the whole conversation! We thought we were being so quiet. He's like, I heard everything. Everything! So the other one was waiting for it all your life, and that's how a superhero learns to fly. Do you know it? Can't remember who sings it, but I sang it in my concert tour, believe it or not. I can't remember the words. But it's about the making of a superhero. Yeah, how we all have superheroes within, and even though people don't think that you're a superhero, you are a superhero. So that would be my go-to karaoke song. If you, I'll post it online at some point, or look it up. Doing it. It's